Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film a video about my hair care and how I blow dry my hair, because believe it or not, so many girls ask me like, oh my god, how do you blow dry your hair? Like, I'm starting to realize that a lot of people don't really either A, blow dry their hair at all, or know how to like blow dry their hair and kind of style it at the same time. I feel like a lot of people just take the blow dryer and like their hand, you know? So I'm going to show you guys how I care for my hair, keep it looking healthy and as damage free as possible, and also how I blow dry and style my hair just with the blow dryer. I'm not going to use any curling irons or flat irons. This is just strictly about the blow dryer and my hair care. So if you want to see or learn about my hair care routine and how I blow dry my hair, then please keep watching. Okay, so obviously I have no makeup on and I have a towel on my head. This is a little Turby Twist towel. I love these because they're like lightweight and they're specifically for your hair. So I really like to use these versus using like a big full-size bulky towel, because I feel like those are heavy and my head is like filled top heavy. But with these are just like super comfortable. I think I got this one at Walmart, but you can get them at Target also. Anyway, so I just took a shower. I obviously haven't done my hair yet, so I'm going to show you guys how I do that after a shower. So really, the only time that I blow dry my hair is after a shower. I don't like blow dry it any other time. So this is my hair after it's been washed, and if you're wondering what shampoo I use these ones from the Main Choice. They have a couple different types of shampoo and conditioner. I honestly like them all and I feel like they all smell really, really good. But this one is my favorite. This one is the Heavenly Halo collection shampoo and conditioner. I just really like these. They are, I'll read the label to you. Herbal hair tonic and soy milk deep hydration shampoo helps support natural growth and retention, thoroughly cleanses without stripping, ideal for dry parched hair, drenches dry thirsty hair with intense hydration, helps deliver instant moisture to inner core of hair shaft, restores hydration levels in dehydrated hair, helps to reduce breakage and minimize shedding, improves hair's appearance and manageability, infused with nourishing vitamins and nutrients, gentle enough to use daily on all hair types, unique herbal intense hydration blend, and then it has a bunch of oils and vitamins in it. I just really love these because they're sulfate free, and okay, there's no mineral oil, no petroleum, no parabens, no sulfates, no formaldehydes. For me, that's so important. I have bleached hair. I need my roots done, but my hair is bleached, which bleaching your hair is so damaging. It doesn't matter how you do it. If you add Olaplex, if you take really good care of your hair, just bleaching your hair in general is so damaging. You're basically like stripping all the pigment out of your hair when you bleach it, so it just makes your hair super dry and porous, and it is so damaging. So to me, it's important to have a shampoo that isn't gonna further damage my hair. So I like to lean towards, for me, a big one is like sulfate free shampoos. I love sulfate free shampoos because I feel like shampoos with sulfate in it just makes my hair so dry over time. So to me, these are so awesome and I highly recommend them. They freaking make my hair feel so nice and they smell so good. I wish you guys can smell it through the camera. And you can get the Main Choice on their website. They sell it at Target, Walgreens, Rite Aid, Sally's. Like, you can get it almost anywhere, but probably the best place to get it is directly through their website, because they don't sell like their full line in Target. They just sell specific products. So I would go to themainchoice.com if you're interested in trying these shampoos. So anyways, that's what I use to shampoo my hair. Now, let me just give you a little background on me and my hair. First of all, my mother is a hairdresser and she's been a hairdresser for 20 years. Before that, she was a manicurist for 16 years. So I'm very educated in cosmetology, hair specifically, and nails because of her. I grew up in the salon and she's just taught me a lot along the way. Now, I have taken my hair, I started dyeing my hair I think when I was 12 or 11. I got my first highlights, which I kind of regret because I wish I would have just kept my natural virgin color just because my hair has suffered because of coloring it and bleaching it and all that. But anyways, I have taken my hair from platinum blonde to black, back to platinum blonde, back to black, back to platinum blonde, back to black. And if you know anything about hair, that's horrible for your hair. And when I was younger, like in high school specifically, I would have like platinum blonde hair and we would get it a really nice ashy tone, no yellows. It would be like perfect white, ashy, platinum blonde hair. And then I'd be like, oh, I'm bored of this. Let's do black. And then I would do black and then I'd get bored of that and then I would want to go back to platinum blonde. And then it started turning orange because if you bleach black hair or dark brown hair, it doesn't go back to white. It will turn orange, red, goldy, ugly colors. That's why if you ever go to your hairdresser and you have really dark hair and you're like, I want to go platinum in one shot, your hairdresser, if they're a good hairdresser, is probably going to tell you, bullshit, that's impossible. It's a process, and depending on how healthy your hair is, determines whether or not you can even do that, because sometimes your hair is way too damaged to bleach it after dyeing it dark. So anyways, I would force my mom to like dye my hair, and at one point my mom was like, I'm not touching your hair anymore. Like, it's fried. I'm not going to touch it anymore. I don't want you to represent my work. So yeah, when I was like 19, I finally dyed it brown and then I just let it grow out back to my natural color. I got my hair super healthy before I decided to go back to blonde, which I've been blonde, not platinum, but I've been blonde for the last few years now. And just as I've grown and learned more about my hair and purposely tried to be more careful and caring for my hair, now finally at 27 I have bleached healthy hair. So that's why I want to share with you guys how I care for my hair. And honestly, it starts from washing it. It also starts from, you need to make sure that you drink a lot of water, okay? Because a lot of water will help. Also help your skin, by the way. But anyways, okay, now I'm just rambling. So after I get out of the shower, my hair is a little more dry than what I would like it. I feel like it's harder to brush when it's a little more on the dry side, but that's okay. After I get out of the shower, I always spray in a detangler. And lately I've really been liking this one from Briogeo. I don't know how to say this. I'm so sorry, but this is the brand. This is the brand. I actually just got this in my January BoxyCharm, and I'm so weird when it comes to trying new hair products because I just feel like I hate when I try one that I don't like and then I feel like it like fucks with my hair, I guess. So I usually stick to what I know, but I decided to try this one and I actually love it a lot. And I thought I would like it because I've actually tried a different hair mask from them, which I thought was really good. But yeah, so anyways, I decided to try this. It's a strength plus moisture leave-in mask, but I kind of use it as a detangler slash leave-in mask. This one also has no sulfates, no silicones, and no parabens, so I like that. And it smells good too. I love to spray a detangler in my hair because I just feel like it helps the brushing process. Because my hair is dry, it's rather hard to brush it out after the shower, and I feel like using a detangler just makes it a little bit easier, and I feel like spraying in a detangler just helps the brushing process. It just makes it easier to brush out, so that's good. And it's important, and I'll tell you why in a second. Also, the brush you use to brush out your hair is important. This one is just a flat paddle brush from Wet Brush. I love this company and I use a lot of their brushes. I feel like their bristles or whatever are like longer and more flexible. They're not like super stiff and hard, so I feel like it's better on your hair because they don't like pull your hair as much. So I really like their brushes. This one in particular is one of my favorites. It's just the big paddle brush. I love big paddle brushes like this. So after I spray in my detangler, I obviously brush out my hair, and this is so important. So the way you brush out your hair matters, okay? I see girls on like Instagram or YouTube doing hair tutorials, whatever, and they're just ripping through their hair. Don't do that! Oh my god, it makes me cringe when I see that because you're just like causing so much breakage when you're like ripping through your hair. Like, oh my god. Okay, when I started taking care of my hair, this was one of the things that I changed. And my mom was like, because she used to watch me brush my hair out too, and she told me, she's like, you need to be more gentle when you're brushing your hair because you're just like ripping through your hair and you're causing all this damage and breakage. She's like, you need to be gentle when brushing your hair. Also, back in the day when I would bleach my hair platinum blonde, I had a lot of cotton candy hair, which is what hairstylists call call like damaged hair that's been bleached, because if you don't have this type of hair, you probably don't know, but it's almost like stretchy. Like the hair gets like way too soft. It's like super soft and like almost like stretchy, and it kind of like disintegrates. I don't know, and this typically happens like right after bleaching, but if you have cotton candy hair, it's bad. But anyways, I had like so much cotton candy hair, and then on top of that I would just like rip through my hair when I would brush it out. Okay, so when I'm brushing my hair, in the front I know that my bangs aren't very tangled, so I can start from the root. But if I hit like a snag or something and my brush isn't going through, I don't rip through it, okay? I stop and then I just start brushing at the ends and then work my way up, and that helps. But for this portion of my hair, you can basically see how like tangled it is right now. I always start at the ends first, and I just very gently brush through my hair. I'm not ripping through my hair, I'm not pulling anything. If it's like an area that's like harder to brush, I just go really slow and really gentle, and I start at the ends and work my way up. And honestly, you guys, this is so important. I know it seems like small and trivial, but really, if you are gentle when you're brushing out your hair, especially wet hair, it will help prevent damage and breakage so much. So I know it's a pain, and I know sometimes you're in a hurry, but really just take the time. Take the time and brush your hair out slowly and be gentle. Oh, my dog. Okay, so when I started my hair care journey, when I really started putting effort into the way I cared for my hair was horrible. Like, I had like a mullet. I remember at one point I had so much breakage here in like the front that I had like hair this short because it had just broken off from all the damage. And really, like, all in the front my hair was like so freaking short, and that was just from like years of bleaching and like overusing hot tools and using hot tools incorrectly. And by hot tools I mean like flat irons and curling irons, and any source of heat on your hair is bad, especially if your hair is bleached. But just, you know, it can be okay to use that stuff, and I obviously use it almost daily, by the way. It can be okay to use that stuff if you're using it correctly. But when my hair was really bad, I was not using heat tools correctly, and I was definitely not taking care of my hair correctly. So it was really bad, you guys. My hair was so bad. Okay. Oh, and one more thing. My dog is just barking and barking. One more thing, the way you wash your hair in the shower is also going to determine how easy or not easy it is to brush out your hair afterwards. So if you're like, you should really just be washing like the root and scrubbing the root, and then you can bring the soap down this way. But if you like put all your hair on top of your head and just like rub it all around, you're basically just like rubbing your hair into a big knot, so that when you get out of the shower it's like super knotted. If you are like washing your hair like just like this in the shower, you know, just focusing on the root where all like the major like oils are, and then gently taking the shampoo down to the ends, trust me, it's better, and your hair won't be as tangled when you get out of the shower. So that is just a little tip, side note, whatever. And all of these things really do matter, you guys. It really does. Okay, so after I brush out all my hair, then I part it where I want it to be parted at, which for me lately has been in like kind of like the center, just, you know, just kind of like a straight part down the middle. I don't know if this part really matters, but for me that's what I like to do, is I like to part my hair where I want my part to be before I blow dry my hair. But anyways, so my hair is all brushed out. I can run the brush through all of my hair super easily, no more tangles, we're good. So I like to put a little bit of product in my hair before I blow dry. And the one that I've really been loving lately is the Softening Milk from The Mane Choice. This is also from their Heavenly Halo collection, and it also has a lot of oils and vitamins, and I just really like this. I was kind of skeptical at first because normally I'll put an oil in my hair, but I kind of felt like the oil I was using, okay, it made my hair super soft, but my hair got greasier sooner. So I don't wash my hair every day. Also because I feel like it's very drying to wash my hair every day, and I don't personally feel like I need to wash my hair every day. So I wash my hair like every 3 days, I would say. So like when I was putting the oil in my hair, I would feel like I would have to wash my hair like almost every day, every other day, and I don't like that. I like to go at least 3 days before washing my hair just because I feel like it keeps it, you know, when I wash my hair too often, it just starts feeling super dry. So I was kind of skeptical about this because I felt like it might be too heavy because it's almost like, it's like the consistency of a conditioner. Like, let me show you. Like, look at that. It's like, it looks like a conditioner, right? It's not like an oil, like it's pretty thick. And I thought it was gonna leave like a residue or something on my hair, but let me just tell you, it does not at all. So yeah, so I like to take 2 pumps of this after I brush out my wet hair, which is now kind of damp, and then I just rub this around. I just like to rub this around on my hands. I like to put it in between my fingers because, you know, I run my hair in between my fingers, so it kind of just picks up the product that's in between my fingers. And then I'm just like lightly and like quickly running my hands through my hair and just making sure to like evenly distribute this product all over my hair. I focus it mainly on the ends of my hair, which have the most bleach, I guess. And I don't really like to focus this at my roots since my roots are typically what gets oily first when my hair starts to get greasy. So I just focus this on the ends where I have the most dry hair, where I have the most damage, whatever, just running this through all of my strands. And also my bangs. I feel like my bangs are the most damaged, the most fragile hair because I style the front of my hair the most. Because to me that's like the most important part when styling my hair is the front because it's what everyone sees, you know? So I don't like that my bangs are the most fragile. I wish they were healthier, but yeah, I make sure I put this on every part of my hair except my roots. So just kind of get this all over and there we go. Okay, so real quick, I want to tell you about my blow dryer. So this is not a fancy blow dryer. Like I said, my mom is a hairdresser, okay? Very educated in hair. And let me just tell you, a blow dryer is a blow dryer. Like, I really don't feel like you need to spend hundreds of dollars on a blow dryer. I know that there are some really expensive blow dryers out there. I'm sorry to companies that make expensive blow dryers, but you don't need an expensive blow dryer. Like, if it blows out air, it's gonna work for you. Now, I do agree that some blow dryers are better than others, especially ones that don't have like a lot of pressure. Like, I like a strong blow dryer, right? There are some that are better than others, but you don't need to spend a lot of money on a blow dryer. I bought this one at Target. This is the Conair Cord Keeper, which by the way, I love that it like sucks the cord back up into the handle because it's just easy. This one also folds. I don't always fold it, but like if I ever need to bring this with me when I'm traveling, it's nice. Usually I don't have to because hotels will have blow dryers, but sometimes I bring this with me places and it's just nice because it like folds up and the cord sucks up in here. But that's just a side note. Anyways, this is a Conair Cord Keeper blow dryer. It looks like this. It's kind of on the smaller side and I got this at Target for like 20 bucks, okay? And it works great. This is my daily blow dryer. It hasn't blown out. I've had it for years and it's just a pretty good, inexpensive blow dryer. So there's that. Also, I love to blow dry my hair with a round brush. I'm sorry, mine is kind of dirty, but I like a big round brush because I do like to give my hair a little bit of bend. I just think it looks better. And I like the way my hair feels and turns out after blow drying it with the round brush. So I don't really know, but I feel like this metal kind of like heats up, so it almost like smooths the hair as I'm blow drying, kind of like a flat iron would, you know, because it's like running against the hot metal, versus like blow drying your hair with just a paddle brush that doesn't have any metal on it. I feel like these give me two different results. One, because one is metal and one is not, and two, because one is round and one is flat. So I personally only use a round brush, specifically a big round brush when blow drying my hair. They do have round brushes in all different sizes, but when you're using a smaller round brush, you're gonna get more of like a curl, and I don't want that. I want just like a nice bend, a little wave, nothing too crazy. So that's why I prefer the big round brush when blow drying my hair. Now, since I'm not gonna be able to talk while I'm blow drying my hair because the blow dryer is so loud, I'm gonna explain how I blow dry my hair and then I'm gonna actually do it. So like I said, my hair is already parted how I want it, and I always always start by blow drying my bangs. This is because my bangs tend to kind of like get this weird like little cowlick, almost like, I don't know, like little curl weird thing going on here, and I don't like that, so I find it important to blow dry my bangs first if I'm trying to avoid that like weird little curl that happens, because I don't like that, and it's already starting to happen if you can see that right there. It just gets like this weird like curl. Anyways, that's why I blow dry my bangs first. And typically when I'm blow drying my hair, I like to blow dry my bangs like this first. So I blow dry it like this, and I focus the heat, the blow dryer, the air, whatever, on like the root area, because I really want to blow dry out that weird little curl. And then I will, you know, just blow dry the whole bang and focus on getting the ends dry, because if I don't blow dry my ends, my hair gets like, my ends just get like frizzy and weird, and I just feel like blow drying my ends kind of like seals them and just gets them real nice and smooth, and they look nicer than when they're air dried. So I always blow dry my bangs first, and the entire like front area of my hair, so my bangs and all this hair that just is like framing my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quick, and then I will show you guys what I blow dry next. And I don't blow dry my full head. I don't blow dry my hair completely dry unless I need to style it right away. So if I'm going to an event and I need to style, like curl my hair after this, then I would fully dry my whole head. But just for like an everyday blow dry, or you know, when I don't have anything to do after my shower, I don't blow dry my whole head. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna try my best to do a little impromptu voiceover right here. This is not scripted. But anyways, so this is how I blow dry my hair. Like I said, I mainly focus on the front area, my bangs, and then I let kind of like the back of my head just air dry. But as you can see, I am really all over the place when blow drying my hair. Also, this is not the normal area in my house that I blow dry my hair in. I normally do it in the bathroom, but for the purpose of this video, I decided to do it in my studio. So anyways, as you can see, I have the blow dryer constantly moving. I'm very careful as to not, you know, hold the hot air on one part of my hair for too long, because if you don't keep constantly moving the blow dryer, you can fry your hair that way. So you want to make sure that you're constantly moving that heat. You know, you don't want to fry any areas of your hair. So this is, I literally have to like stand up and bend over when I'm blow drying the ends of my hair. I don't know why, it's just how I do it. But after I finish blow drying the front portion of my hair, I always blow dry all of the ends, and as you can see, I'm still keeping that blow dryer moving quickly. I'm not leaving the heat on my hair for long periods of time, and I am just making sure that I seal those ends, because if I don't blow dry my ends, they will get frizzy and they will not look good if I let them air dry. And then once I'm done, you know, hitting all those specific areas with the round brush, then I kind of just go through and lightly dry my whole head, but not until it's bone dry. The only area that I really get like bone dry is the front, and it's probably why I have the most damage in the front. But yeah, I just smelled my finger for some reason. It's probably because I felt a little bit of product in my hair, but that's weird. Okay, so this is what my hair looks like after round brushing it and blow drying it, and I will go back in with my flat paddle brush and just kind of brush through it again, because I feel like sometimes when you're blow drying your hair it can get a little tangly just because your hair is all like blowing around and stuff, and I'm not very like careful as far as like not blowing my hair all around goes. So I'll just take my flat brush and brush through it again, but usually it's pretty easy to brush through because I've already brushed out all those tangles, and there we go. So as you could see, when I was blow drying my hair, I kind of alternate between how I use my brush. So I will, at first, I take my bangs and I blow dry them this way. I just round brush them down like that. And then at one point I took them like this and I round brushed them up. I just alternate between doing it this way and this way because I just personally feel like I like the result it gives me. Like I said, the front of my hair is kind of unruly sometimes. I think it's just because of the way my hair grows, and then also like I have naturally like wavy hair. Okay, so I'm half Mexican and half white. So my mom, who is Mexican, has like big curly crazy Mexican lady hair, and then my dad is white, so he has like straight white boy hair, you know? So I got this like weird mixture. So I have thick wavy hair, but it's like not pretty waves. Like if I let my hair get wavy naturally, it's not like, oh, that's a beautiful natural wave. It's just this like crazy, like kind of like just unruly crazy waviness. So yeah, so my bangs do this like weird, it's still kind of doing it right now, but that's because I think I waited. Usually I blow dry my hair like as soon as I get out of the shower, but I'm taking longer because I'm doing a video, so therefore my hair is a little more dry, or it had more time to dry naturally before I started blow drying and styling my hair, so that's why my bangs are still kind of like, but it's okay. So anyways, I alternate my brush as far as like round brushing it down and then round brushing it back. I just prefer that. And then I also, as you saw, you know, just kind of like half-ass round brush, and I just like using the round brush because I feel like it seals my hair better and it just gives me a smoother result in the end. So this part is still pretty wet, as you can see. The part that I focus on drying the most is just right around my face, the hair right around my face, and then the ends of my hair, as you saw, I was blow drying the ends as well because I feel like it just helps seals the ends and they look better when I blow dry them versus letting them dry naturally. And my hair blow dries pretty straight, as you can see. I feel like that's because, I don't know, it just gets pretty straight. So this is what my hair looks like after I blow dry it. And like I said, this back part is still pretty wet. I just let like from up here to like halfway down to the ends dry naturally because most of the time it'll end up drying pretty straight, not super straight, but pretty straight. And usually I'm curling my hair after I blow dry it, so it doesn't really matter if it dries a little wavy back here. I'm okay with that. I just don't want the front to dry wavy because I don't like the way my hair waves in the front. So anyways, that is how I blow dry and care for my hair. Now, in rare case scenario, I would put an oil or a product in after blow drying my hair, but because I've been using this lately, my hair just dries so soft and smooth after putting this in that I don't feel like I really need to put in another product after blow drying. But if for some reason I don't use this before blow drying, then I will take a little like oil or something and just run it through my hair just to kind of soften my hair a little bit more. But after using the softening milk, I don't feel like I need another product. So after blow drying my hair, I'll either just leave it like this depending on what I'm doing after, or I will let it fully dry and then I'll curl it. I always let my hair dry fully before curling it. But it's rare that I'll blow dry my whole head until it's completely dry. Usually I just focus on blow drying the ends and the front. And also I usually only take my showers at night. I'm not like a early morning shower person. I don't know, I just prefer to take my showers at night. So usually I am blow drying my hair before I go to bed, and when I do that, when I blow dry my hair like this before bed and sleep on it, even if it's half wet back here, it always looks just like this in the morning. So yeah, I just feel like there's a huge difference between blow drying your hair and letting it dry naturally. For me anyways. I mean, maybe you're the type of person that can go to sleep with wet hair and you wake up looking fine, but if I go to sleep with wet hair, my hair is just a crazy unruly mess the next day. So I always blow dry my hair after a shower, because if I don't, then it's just ugly. So anyways, I hope that I answered some of your questions as far as like how I care for my hair and how I blow dry it. I didn't script this video, so sometimes I'll like take notes and write down things that I want to talk about before a video. So I just did this one. This was like a last minute, like I took a shower and then I was like, maybe I should film that hair care blow dry video. So it was really just like off the top of my head, by the seat of my pants type video. So if I left anything out that you're still curious about, then please leave your questions or comments in the comment section and I will answer those for you. And otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I post 3 times a week now. This is new to me, so it's nice having a schedule to stick to, but it's like I need to stay on top of it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!